Welcome back to our channel, guys. It's the host with the most, Vince.
And your girl, Arlene.
And welcome back to our channels, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in into another honest review on this time Royal Caribbean.
Explorers of the Seas.
And the time was had on this cruise ship.
It most definitely was. We got a chance to cruise with our family this time.
Yep.
And let's see what the details entail.
So a little bit about us. We want to go in depth, the goods, the bad, room for improvement,
right.
And then we give our overall scores at the end of our cruise review.
All right, so let's see what our trip was about. So we did a 6-night Western Caribbean and perfect day from Miami, which is our hometown. The itinerary included perfect day at Coco Cay, Falmouth, Jamaica, and Labadee, Haiti. And I must say, not to be biased, but Labadee, Haiti was my favorite because
it holds a special place in the heart.
Right. That's because that's where we're from. We're Haitian. So, you know, from the 509, that's where our parents are from.
Yep.
So it just felt good to go back home and see how our parents grew up, our culture. We just got to experience our culture in a different light. So that was most definitely the best time I had in Labadee, Haiti.
Shout out to my Zoe. Sup, I say. So we're gonna do some ship facts. That's our homework, so you guys could get like a little bit of details about the cruise ship.
Right. So the Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Sea launched in October 2000. Duration 2 to 5 days or 6 to 9 days from Miami.
Yep.
Belongs to the Royal Caribbean class Voyager class. The ship features 18 restaurants, 12 bars, 70 activities, 9 shows, and 10 other venues for your enjoyment. $75 million refurbishment, including water slides and mini golf course.
And we're going to touch a little bit on that a little bit more.
And it ranks 11 out of Royal Caribbean International and can expect between 3,282 to 3,938 passengers on a typical sailing.
To almost 4,000 on the older cruise ship.
On the older cruise ship, yeah, that's a lot. But you didn't feel it.
No, and it has all of these features.
Right. So let's talk about the $75 million.
75, that was done in 2020. So what they added was a flow rider surf simulator, which is common in a lot of these Royal Caribbean ships.
Right.
An ice skating rink. We have yet to do one, and this is what they added onto our older ship.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Rock climbing wall.
Right.
9-hole miniature golf course. A peekaboo bridge. 75 million.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure when they do this refurbishment too, they probably added more rooms.
More rooms, yeah. And more other features and activities and things. So
ranked 22 in best Royal Caribbean International cruise ships. Ranked number 27 for best cruises for group cruises.
Group cruises, right.
36, ranked number 36 for best cruises for family. We paid an interior room and a guaranteed interior room for this trip. And then not only that, this is a cruise hack. I don't think a lot of people know, which I'm going to tell you guys.
Listen up on this one.
So when I book my cruises, I usually do a guaranteed room. And I know later on, Royal Caribbean is going to send me an email. Do I want to upgrade?
But how?
So Royal Caribbean has this program called the Royal Up program, where they give so many staterooms where you could bid for a possibility for you to upgrade.
So is the Royal Up free or do they charge?
It is not free, but what I do is I usually pay the minimum price. Rather than paying for a full price for a balcony room, I'll get the interior room, knowing that if I bid for $150 per person, I can get a upgrade.
An upgrade. So what is an upgrade? What can you get for the upgrade?
So you can upgrade to a balcony, a suite, and then of course so many like a ocean view, but there's different type of ocean view rooms.
So do they give you an option of what you want to upgrade to?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I did the upgrade, right? I submitted a bid for 155 per person. It came up to 310 in total. Royal Caribbean accepted it. So in total for our room, we paid $1,139.74 for the selling.
Yeah.
For 6 nights.
For 6 nights, guys. It's possible. So there is ways to get great deals if you just know, like, your, I guess you want to call it your cruise hacks, if you know your way around. But there are some deals out there for sure.
So I'm not saying pay the full price, but we've been 3 for 3 on the Royal Caribbean World Up program. Mm-hmm. And I always pay the minimum. And it's accepted.
Yeah. So it's just about taking a chance and a risk. That's all.
All right. So things that are featured, of course, a cruise would be nothing about food.
Right.
And there's 18 dining options available, as I'm going to put on the screen. So a lot of these are complimentary that come with your cruise fare. And then there's others that are
you have to pay for, right?
Specialty dining.
Yeah.
So just to go a little bit.
So there's the Sapphire Dining Room. You have Izumi, R Bar, the Windjammer, of course, which is the buffet.
Yep.
Johnny Rockets, Crown and Kettle Pub, Ice Cream Parlor, Viking Crown Lounge, Giovanni's Table, Ditsy's, Schooner Bar, Cafe Promenade, Pool Bar, Sky Bar, the Solarium Bar, the Tavern Bar, Chops Grill,
Connoisseur, I'm not too sure. We're just butchering the name.
Forgive us, guys.
But all of these are added. They're around the cruise ships.
And you can find it. So there's different places you can go and try to eat. Yeah. You don't always have to go to the Windjammer, or you don't always have to go to the main dining room. Yeah. So there's like all these other specialty restaurants around that you can try for sure.
So let's dive into the entertainment part of this series.
My other part that I look for other than food.
So of course, Royal Caribbean does offer entertainment all around throughout the whole day. So, they have live music, Casino Royale, the deck parties, which are cruise directors, game shows, of course, karaoke, outdoor screens, the movie theaters, Studio B, the Palace Theaters, wellness lectures, which often is held in the
gym,
right? The gym. Mm-hmm. So, do you want to go into the comedy show? That was a bus.
If I come within a mile of a dandelion, my body is like, send all of the mucus! How is that a defense mechanism? Imagine you're in battle. Your commanding officer's like, we're under attack! Get him! And you go,
See, I'm big on entertainment, and I've said it over and over and over again. But I think that, I'm not going to lie, I think this by far has been the worst comedy show that I've ever witnessed on a cruise. And I'm not saying that for only us, but it was proof, because it was just so bad to the point where people were literally walking out on the show. Like that's just how, and it wasn't only us. It was several other people. Like, I don't know what happened, who handpicked this one person, but it was just bad.
Let's just say the comedian bomb. That's what they call it in the entertainment world. The comedian bomb. There were so many dry parts. Like, he'll get through his sets, and then like
the punchline wasn't.
There was no punchline. It wasn't hitting the audience.
And people were just getting up and leaving, and we eventually got up and left because it wasn't funny at all. I felt embarrassed for him.
Yeah.
So that part wasn't good. Comedy was not it. But other than that, the game shows were nice.
It was.
The other entertainment that was nice, they had salsa. We did
Yes,
salsa,
I love that.
the
Shout out to my friends. Yes.
we did salsa class. We learned that. Like, so we were able to do all these other activities on board. We did the salsa, was a Zumba.
Karaoke
I think
was
they
good
had.
too.
Yeah, karaoke was nice as well. The game show, as always, the Love and Marriage show. Like, those were nice and entertainment and entertaining and funny.
Yes.
As well. So I think it kind of made up for the comedy.
It did. It did. So the itineraries that we did, perfect day at Coco Cay, we did the Thrill Water Park full day pass, and we paid $79.99 per person.
Right.
That was a great time, a great experience.
Which allows you to go on like all the water slides
yeah.
that you see. But I do have to give a disclaimer though.
What?
About those water slides. You do have to climb up all those stairs. You remember that?
And it's a workout. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a workout. You have to go up those stairs to get into those rides.
The slides.
Yeah.
This is another disclaimer too. You need to eat the chicken sandwich at the seafood shack.
Oh yeah.
No, not the seafood shack. Where is it?
It's a snack shack.
Snack shack. Yes.
Yeah.
That is the only area on Coco Cay where they have the best chicken sandwich you can eat.
Listen, guys.
And the fruits too.
And the fruits too. And this time we made it our mission
Yes.
to go find that snack shack.
Yes.
You remember where it's located? I know it's somewhere like off by the water slide.
It's
area.
inside the Thrill Water Park pass. Because what they doing in Coco Cay, they cut off certain areas where you can't have access to. And it's maybe like 1 or 2 minutes from the slides. But that's the only area where I know they offer the chicken sandwich.
For sure, definitely give it a try.
Yes, and then we did Falmouth, Jamaica. Our short excursion that we did was the Dolphin Swim and Dunn's River. We paid $140.99 per person. That was also a great experience. This is a short excursion I highly recommend to do.
Yes, it is most definitely fun. It was amazing, but just a warning, the Dunn's River waterfall, it's very cold.
And it was early in the morning,
We did it early in the morning. I think it started drizzling or raining that day, too.
It was.
But it was really cold. But it was an amazing experience. That's one thing for sure. I just love experience to where I remember my shore excursion and I had fun. I enjoyed doing it. Especially, this was our first time.
Yes.
So definitely give it a try and do more research on it. But it is amazing.
And then we, of course, we say the best for last. Labadee, Haiti.
Yeah.
This was our second time doing the Dragon Breath zip line. You're 400 feet above the island, and then you're flying, you're zip lining across the ocean. A beautiful scene.
Beautiful view and scene. I
Yes.
think by far that just has been my overall favorite excursion. I would do it over and over and over and over again.
And it's not like one of these zip lines where it's like maybe 30 seconds. No, like I have footages of the GoPro. I loved it because you're over the ocean. You can see literally Labadee, Haiti.
Right.
You can see the beaches.
Right.
You can see the setups. And it's like a good 2-minute ride going down. I'm like, this is just a beautiful scenery of our island.
Yes, it was beautiful. Definitely, if you have Labadee, Haiti in your itinerary, definitely go for the zip lining.
Yes.
You won't regret it, I promise.
And they do 2 sets, the miniature set, and then they're going to take you up the mountains,
Right.
and then that's the final set. And we paid $73.99 per person. And mind you, this was in 2022.
Yeah.
2022. So we're at the end of everything about Explore the Seas.
Right.
And of course, we do an overall score of every cruise ships that we've ever been on. And mind you, this is another disclaimer too. This is just our experience too.
This is our opinion, our honest review, and this is how we feel. And like I always say,
Right.
to each his own.
You know how Keithley is like for food. We're holding it down
For the cruises.
For the cruises. So our overall score for Explorer of the Seas is 7 out of 10.
Which is not bad for an older ship. I give it that.
It's fair.
I give it that.
It's fair. And the reason why we gave it a 7 out of 10, and you'll see it on the screen too, it's affordable than most of the newer Royal Caribbean cruise ships. Mm-hmm. It's an excellent choice for families and couples seeking a lively cruise experience. An older ship, it's a bit outdated, still needs improvement, limited entertainment, limited dining options. Despite minor drawbacks, the overall cruise experience on Explorer of the Seas remain enjoyable with its diverse offering, ensuring that guests can have a memorable and fulfilling vacation at sea.
Right.
And then when we go into another thing that we like to do too, for each category of a cruise, we like to give a rating.
Right. So some of the ratings that we gave based on what's around the ship.
Yeah.
We started off with the cabin and the stateroom. We gave it a 3.5 out of 5. Entertainment, a 3.5 out of 5. Food and dining, a 3 out of 5. Mm-hmm. On-board activity, a 3.5 out of 5. Service and staff, a 4 out of 5. And ship quality, a 3 out of 5.
Yes. And again, this is not an overall rating of Royal Caribbean. This is just our
own opinion
from this experience,
what we experience on our own trip. So everyone may have different opinions or how they feel about it. Some may say they enjoyed it, some may not like it, but
yes,
to each his own, guys.
Can we bring this up? Another point I want to touch on. I see a lot of people ask us on our different social media platforms is the drink package. Do we do it? Is it worth it? For us, we never do drink packages.
Because we're occasional drinkers.
Right. So every here and there, we'll grab a drink. But we don't, it's not worth it to us, honestly, because certain cruise lines have certain capacities.
Right.
Like certain limits, like.
I think one has like 15 drinks. We're not gonna drink 15 drinks a day. I'll only drink probably 1 or 2, but I'm not a heavy drinker. We're not heavy drinkers, but if that's what you would like to do, and it's up to you guys.
Yeah,
but
it's
for
up to
us,
you.
It's not worth it because we're not going to go through 15 drinks. I just feel like it's a waste of money.
Yeah, it's a waste of money, but we're not knocking it down. So if you like to grab a drink or you feel like, and mind you, the drink is not just only alcoholic beverages. No. That's just refreshments, smoothies, coffees,
sodas.
Yeah.
So
right. So it all depends on one, your budget.
Yeah, that's true too.
And 2, if you're constantly going to be drinking on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
So, but overall, we definitely recommend you checking out Explorer of the Seas. We're not knocking them out. We had a great time. Despite of it being like an older cruise ship, we had an amazing time on it.
And honestly, it's all about what you make it.
Right. It's not the cruise ship. It's what you make it.
And the people who you bring with you, too, does make a difference.
A big, big difference. We had a great time. We gave it a 7 out of 10, which is a fair. And I'm pretty sure everyone's going to say the same thing, too.
Right.
That was part of our party.
Right. So if you guys like this segment and you find it educational, please do us this favor.
Yes.
Subscribe to our channel,
yes.
Like, share, and engage with us. Let us know in the comments if you're looking into Explore the Seas, if you have any further questions, or if you have gone on Explore the Seas and you'd like to share your experience. We would love to hear from you guys. But as always, like, subscribe is like a tongue twister.
Yeah.
And share our channel.
Yeah.
Let us know.
And this video too.
Right.
You may have a family member or a friend that's interested in booking the Royal Caribbean Explorer of the Seas. So.
Right. And also follow us on our social media.
Where can they find us?
They're going to find us in the description. So you can also find us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We also have our Facebook groups.
Yes.
And as well as Lemon8.
Yes, Lemon8. And our TikTok, I want to say, I got to emphasize on a TikTok. Our TikTok is so educational. It's not about what you see, the dances and things. We make it so informative of the current latest news that's out there.
So you get cruise news as well.
Right. And the latest cruising tips too. So make sure to check us out on TikTok. So we're going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys for tuning in into another episode of our honest review on Explore the Seas. I'm your host, Vince.
And I'm your girl, Arlene.
And we'll see you guys in the next review. Peace.